I'm getting ready to make supper and I want to share this recipe with you guys. It's probably our favorite like one pot easy dish. It's got your protein, your carbs, and your veggies all in one pot. Super easy. It's like a lemon chicken orzo dish with, I add spinach and asparagus, but you could add whatever you want. Anyway, I'm going to throw it together and I will show you what you need to make this recipe and how I do it. I think I followed someone else's recipe years ago, and then over the years I've just kind of made it my own because we love asparagus, we love chicken, and we love orzo. So yeah, I've kind of like just pulled together all my favorite things, and this is how I do it. I'll show you what you need. Okay, I've diced up or kind of cubed up 2 chicken breasts. I'm going to use asparagus. I'm going to use the juice from 1 lemon, and I'm going to zest this lemon as well. Instead of chicken stock, I always use this. It's this better than bouillon, and you just kind of mix it with your water. I've got some fresh Parmesan that I'm going to grate, some shallots, a little over 2 cups of orzo, and some fresh baby spinach. So I'm going to start off by sauteing the chicken, and I will just start adding everything else. So I'll show you what I do. Happy Monday. It is October 27th and I'm sitting in my very, very messy office, but I have some catching up to do. It is a gloomy, rainy day and I'm still kind of recovering from my weekend in PEI. I'll tell you all about it here in a moment. First of all, my name's Amanda. This is my vlog, Sweet Skein of Mine. I live in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and this is where I like to capture all of my knitting, crafting, journaling, cooking, and I'm also the dyer behind Sweet Skein of Mine yarn. So I have some things to show you. I've been getting lots of knitting done while preparing for lots of craft shows. If you're a dyer, you know the fall is our busy season. I had Gagetown, St. Andrews, and I just got home from Prince Edward Island. The Fibre Festival was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it was awesome. We had so much fun, so many laughs. It was a great time. I came home with lots of goodies to show you, and now I'm just that kind of aftermath, the recovery of being go, go, go. And but I had some time and I wanted to sit down and catch you guys up on what I've been up to. Before I get started though, I have to send out a big thank you to everyone. I had spoken about the Advent situation, my last vlog, regarding shipping to the US and how I was worried it was going to get complicated and things wouldn't arrive in a very timely fashion and get them for the 1st of December. So I had to refund all of my American friends and just put them back in my shop and sell them to Canadian customers, and thank you all so much. They sold out immediately. Yeah, and they're all ready. We're gonna start making boxes tonight and they'll be shipped out next week. So that's all good, but thank you all so much. I continuously had people messaging saying, I just watched your vlog, I don't see any in your shop, and so thank you all for, you know, being so quick to support me. I really appreciate it, so thank you all. I have some finished objects to share. So I posted on Instagram today my finished sweater. Last vlog I was telling you guys how I picked up some yarn at Woolstock East from the Annapolis Fiber Company, this beautiful DK yarn, and I decided I wanted to make it a veggie. So I'll put the pattern, designer, and name, everything on the screen, of course. I got knitting it and I thought, no, I'm kind of on a time crunch. Although I'm a quick knitter, I wanted to make sure that I conquered all my Christmas gift knitting, and my daughter really needs a beautiful sweater for a Christmas present. So this color is Sarah. She's got dark hair and all of these jewel tones look so beautiful on her, whether it's navy blue or burgundy. But I thought, you know what, this green belongs to Sarah. So I finished my veggie sweater, and here it is. It's absolutely beautiful. I had a lot of fun knitting this. It's a top to bottom sweater. You begin with a provisional cast on, which is actually the first time I ever did a provisional cast on. You've got all these beautiful visible increases on the yoke. You continue to knit the body. This has got the detail of this gorgeous horizontal knit stitch. Same with the cuff, and then you go on to pick up your stitches and more of the horizontal knit rows. So this color is just beautiful. I can't wait to give it to her. She doesn't watch this, or else I wouldn't be talking about this, or it's a gift. But so I'm gonna fold this up, put it away for Christmas, and I have another Christmas sweater done. So far I have her and Emily conquered. This yarn I can't say enough about. This is beautiful yarn. It's you know, it's got a little bit of a rustic feel to it, not much. It's definitely not scratchy. I feel like it's very comparable to oh my goodness, I forget the name of the yarn. Like Harris Tweed uses a lot, or not Harris Tweed. Oh my goodness, what's it called? It'll come to me. I know one of their bases is called Loft. Anyway, it's if you know what I'm talking about, I'll figure out what the name is. Put it on the screen. It's very comparable to that. And you know what? It was one of those yarns when you're knitting with it, you come across a little bit of nature. It's like it's woolly wool, but it's not scratchy. It's gorgeous. So here it is. I love it. I'm so happy with it. And I think she'll really like it too. It's, you know, I made a size 3, so it's got some fit to it. She'll be comfy and cozy and have room to wear a t-shirt or a long sleeve underneath it, just in case, I don't know, if she does find it. She is sensitive to wool, but this isn't scratchy. I think she'll be okay. So finished object number 1. Now, last vlog I had shown you guys the baby blanket that I had finished for Sarah's friend in the gray yarn. I picked up more. The same yarn, Lion Brand, the Pound of Love, and this color was called Sugar Cookie. So the recipient doesn't know if she's having a boy or girl, so I thought I'll go with another safe color. This yarn is beautiful. It is so soft, and of course it's wonderful for new moms. You know, throw it in the washer and dryer and everything will stay beautiful. So it is the Best Friend Butterfly Blanket, a friend to knit with, Leslie Friend. It's such a great knit. Like, I really do love, you know, just going back and forth. You're creating these little butterflies by slipping some stitches, and then I think it's 3 rows of slip stitches, and then you pick them up on the bottom row. You've got garter edge all the way around, but it's a perfect size. So I still need to wash and block it, but it's all ready. I'm having her baby shower at the end of November, so I wanted to make sure that her gift included some hand knits. And the third, I should say, finished object is another little sweater. So I did another little Raglan sweater. I forget the name of it. I have the pattern somewhere. I'll put it on the screen. It's so cute. I remember the pattern was like 0 to 3 months, all the way up to I think 6 to 9. Anyway, I did the middle size. And I did it in this Berroco Vintage DK. There's no color name, it's just the gray. But it's 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon, and it's so, so soft. It feels like it has a bit of cashmere in it. It's gorgeous. So there, so I have a blanket and a sweater all ready to gift, and my plan is to make another one of those Rialto baby beanies and putting it in with the little sweater. So same thing, I still have to soak and block this a little bit, but it's so cute. And last but not least, I did another Sophie scarf. I really, really love having these little Sophie scarves. I've made a few of the shawls, which, you know, it's bigger, but I really love these little guys. So when I was getting ready for PEI, I did a special colorway, and I called it the Harbour Happy Hour, because the whole event was held in at the Delta in Charlottetown, and they're located right in the harbor. So, and you know, there was some happy hours happening. So this was the colorway that I did. It's like this tobacco color, speckled with some pinks, browns, and a little bit of green. Anyway, I wanted to knit something up that was quick so that people could see what the colorway looked like once it was knit up. And you can't go wrong with a Sophie scarf. So there's my my finished objects. So I have been busy. I got lots done, but I already have stuff on the needles, and I'm ready to get some more things going. I have been in love with the Rosie Sweater. I know lots of people have been talking about it on Instagram, and it totally caught my eye. This one by Les Knit. It's the Rosie Sweater. I think there's a couple of versions with the pattern, whether you want to do the funnel neck or not. I'm going to. and I love it. So while we're away, I found my yarn, and it was at Legacy Lane Fibre. It was at their booth, my friend Allie, and they were carrying a little bit of everything, their own, but they also had some of this beautiful taproot fiber yarn. So this is a sport weight, but I feel kind of safe using this, even though the pattern calls for DK. I'm going to go ahead and use this. It's funny because when I first thought this is my next sweater that I want to knit, I had navy blue and like camel for the color work in mind. And then when I saw this yarn, I'm like, oh no, that's it. I love it. And it's rustic, it's soft, it's everything. It's beautiful. It's called the Main Attraction. The color is just called gray. It's 70% baby doll, 30% Cotswold. It's got 335 yards. So it's got some good yardage. Anyway, my contrast color I decided to do is going to be, I have some DK weight mohair, and I'm going to dye it in my French vanilla. So this is on my DK, the cashmere base, but it's just this soft, creamy beige, and I think it's just going to be the perfect kind of contrast, like super muted and easy and safe, but beautiful. So I have already cast this on, and let's see if I can do this without knocking my camera over. My desk is such a mess. My office is a disaster. I hope I can like edit this and bring it in a bit, because yeah, we've been like nonstop going and I've just been throwing stuff. So here I am. This is what I've got cast on so far. So this is what's happening. And then I've decided I'm no longer a monogamous knitter. Like, I've been knitting sweaters, hats, blankets, you know, I think I've slowly developed into somebody that has a few projects on the go. Not too many, because I do like to conquer them. I don't want too much sitting idle, but I have, yeah. So even though this sweater is started, I have another one. But before I show you what that's going to be, I have to show you my project bag that's housing all of this beautiful taproot yarn. And by the way, it's from Nova Scotia. Is that showing up? I hope so. So when we were in Gagetown, I forgot my camera, so I didn't get any footage in Gagetown, unfortunately. But my friend Michelle, she's got maple mousse fibers, and right now she's just doing shows. She doesn't have a shop open yet, but she had this bag hanging up, and I was so drawn to it. First of all, the color, and then I saw it had hedgehogs and mushrooms, and it's lined with this beautiful pink, and it's just a really great big bag. And I tend to want bigger project bags because I've always got kind of a bigger project on the go. So there's my bag. But I have another bag to show you that was gifted to me. So I loved knitting that Lunenburg. The chart flew. It was so much fun. We talked about it a lot this weekend because I bought a kit, first of all, which made me buy, or I guess use colors that I wouldn't probably have picked out myself, and I love them. I love them. I love the sweater fit. I loved working on the chart. I couldn't put it down. It was so addictive. And I was talking to Megan of Lichen and Lace, and she's the one who had all those beautiful kits put together. And she was saying she was going to put together another kit, and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy it because I definitely want to make another one. And I love using her yarn. I love Megan, everything. So I'm a Lichen and Lace fan, big time. Well, what came in the mail was this. She surprised me with a little gift of a sweater's quantity to make another Lunenburg. So she just started dyeing some neons, and they have been really popular, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So in her last kit, the main colorway was like that charcoal black color. Thought I'd have someone, I have my extras somewhere, but so my next one, the main color is going to be this, and it's her colorway Birch. It's like this grayish oatmeal color. And then for the yoke, it's going to be with all of her new neons and one neutral, and it's going to be gorgeous. So here it is, the next Lunenburg. So these colors are, which one's this? Snow. This neon pink, which is really close to my tickled pink. I love it. Gladiolus. Citron. And this is neon coral. I love this one. So, so pretty. So as soon as I can just sit and get all of this wound up and get ready to be attached to a chart for a few days. Okay, so there it is, next Lunenburg. Megan, thank you so much for this treat. I can't wait to cast it on. So those are the next two sweaters that are happening in my future. So besides getting that Rialto baby hat knit, sweater knitting is just going to be happening. So I love, love, love these two projects that are going to be ahead of me. And that's that. So there's all my finished objects, my future knitting. What else? I really want to show you guys some of the treats that I picked up when I was away. Okay, so most of these shows that I'm at, you know, you see a lot of familiar faces. And one of my favorite faces is Emma from Botanical Yarns. We always swap a skein of yarn, and she's just lovely. Her mom's always there with her helping, and she's just a sweetheart, and I love her yarn. I've used it a few times for different projects, and I have some always kind of hoarded away. I think that's hers up there, that buttery yellow. My office is such a mess. Anyway, this weekend, it's so funny. Our colorways for the show, I was saying, like, this was my colorway, this like tobacco-y kind of base, the Harbour Happy Hour. There's Emma's. Hers is called Crunchy Leaves. So this is on her sock base. It's an 80-20. It's so soft and squishy. But there's her colorway. We literally almost pretty much dyed the exact same colorway. So funny, but we still had to swap one. So I have this one. So this is kind of like my souvenir yarn. And then of course I got my sweaters quantity from Allie at Legacy Lane. This yarn. And last but not least for yarn, I grabbed this from Fleece and Harmony. So this is called the Garfield Grizzly. It's alpaca and a wool mystery blend. So it's a worsted weight, and Dan wants a hat for Christmas, and he wants a warm hat, and this is going to be it. So I want to do something that has cables in it. I love this. I love just subtle, solid colors when you knit cabled projects. So I got this. And then a couple of other little goodies I got were my friend and I swapped yarn for jewelry. I got these sweet little hoops. My booth neighbor, one of them was this lovely lady from Quebec, and she had all of this felted art. So I got this. I thought it was just so, so pretty. And then my other booth neighbor was Sadie from Top Sale Canvas. Look at this beauty. So my friends Sue and Tana from Nova Scotia, they were there, and oh, they looked so good. If you guys have been on Instagram, maybe I hope you saw my picture. I put a picture up of 4 of them from their knit night group. All had matching sweaters. Oh, they looked so beautiful. It was such a fun sweater. It was called, I think it was called Iris or Orchid. I can't remember. Anyway, they had bought this bag from Sadie, and I was like, oh, girls, I think I need to copy you. I love it. I love Sadie's bags. got one big pocket here, there, on both sides. Like, it's full of pockets. You can stay nice and organized. It's so sturdy and thick. Her canvas is beautiful. Her workmanship is beautiful. I've tied on one of my silk scarves to kind of have fun with it. So anyway, yeah, so those are my goodies that I bought. I did well. I got some good stuff. And more importantly, we had so much fun. Lots of laughs. It was a good weekend. I'm pooped. Like, it was a good 3 days of just talking and laughing and having fun. I got to meet a lot of new faces, and thanks for everybody that stopped by. I loved every moment with all of you. Again, more people saying they've tried some recipes, and I hope you try the chicken orzo recipe. It's really good, and it's nice because it makes like a really good substantial recipe, and you'll have leftovers for lunch the next day, so it's really tasty. Anyway, what else is on the go? I have my show in the end of November. It's the Holly Jolly Etsy New Brunswick market. It's not a fiber festival. It's got everything, and it is so worth coming to. Kate Hunter does a magnificent job running this. And there's pottery, there's soap, there's clothing, I'll be there with my yarn. Sadie will be there with her tote bags. What else? I don't know. I could totally keep rambling probably, but I just wanted to show you guys, what I've been up to, and I'm all caught up with my knitting. I've got that new project on the go, so I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'm going to plug away at this Rosie Sweater, definitely get my new Lunenburg started, and yeah, I'm sure I'll have some good progress to show you guys soon. And yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great week. We are going to Boys Town tomorrow, one of our little annual girl trips. We're going to go and sit by the fire at my friend's fishing camp and knit and drink wine and eat all the yummy munchies. So I'm really looking forward to that. And other than that, yeah, we've got my daughter's birthday next week. We're going to go see Tom Morello at the Playhouse. I'm really excited about that. And that's kind of it. I don't have a favorite product to show you. I think because I had so many acquisitions to kind of share, they're all my favorites. I adore this. I can't wait to find a little place to hang this up. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I will be back in probably 3 weeks and do another catch up. Okay, well, have a great day, everybody. We'll talk soon. Bye. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to add a little bit of Prince Edward Island footage at the end of this. I didn't get much. We had some beautiful dinners. I got to spend time with Emily. We had, did a lot of extras, but I didn't have time to film a lot, and then my battery died, but I was able to get a good footage of all the different vendors that are going to be there. So if you want to stick around and watch all the different vendors that took place, and we already know our dates for next year. It's October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, so if you can make it, it's a good one. So thanks for watching. Okay, bye.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues. someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes. In your
quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you made me fall. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand